Hello students, today we have English lecture. Before we start with the English lecture, in your first online assessment exam, your marks were not up to the mark. And this is the reason you have not read your textbook. In spite of giving you all continuous reminders, keep on reading your textbooks. Few students have not answered the first online assessment up to the mark. So now students, it's a special request. Keep reading your textbooks. So today we'll do unit 3.1 in your textbook. Come to your page number 101, unit 3.1, and the name of the poem is Night of the Scorpion. You know what you mean by a scorpion. Scorpion is one kind of insect. Seer. It's one kind of insect, and this insect has got a poison in its teeth. And this insect is known as a scorpion. And what is this? This is a bag which is filled with rice or something you can say. So here the bag is there and the scorpion is trying to hide underneath this bag. So let us try to understand this poem, The Night of the Scorpion. It is a very beautiful poem which is written by Nizam Ezekiel. Now, first I will tell you in short the summary of this poem. Now, in this poem, Night of the Scorpion is a poem by Nizam Ezekiel. It starts in a house at night where it is raining, and the scorpion, in order to take some shelter, comes in the house. This poem is about how the scorpion stings. Sting means what? To bite. The poet's mother and the mother's love for the children. So, in the end of this poem, you will come to know how is the mother's love for the children. The narrator, probably the poet himself, when he was a small boy, narrates the incident to his mother getting stung by a scorpion one night and the reaction of others to this in the poem. Reaction means what? All the people, mostly farmers were there. How these people they came at this place when this incident took place. The poem also gives an insight into the behavior, reactions, and beliefs of the villagers. It has a battle of ideas fought at night between God and evil, darkness and light, rationalism and blind faith. The mother is thankful to God that the scorpion has had beaten her and spared her children. So, in the end of this poem, we'll come to know why the mother is thankful to God, because she is thankful to God that she is saying that thank God the scorpion has sting me and not my children. Now, I will read the poem, students. Try to understand and listen. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. Parting with his poison flash of diabolic tail in a dark in the dark room, he risked the rain again. The peasants came like swarms of flowers and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. With candles and with lanterns, throwing giant scorpion shadows on the mud made walls. They searched for him. He was not found. They clicked, they clicked their tongues with every movement that the scorpion made. His poison moved in mother's blood, they said. May he sit still, they said. May the sins of your previous birth be burnt away tonight, they said. May your suffering decrease. The misfortunes of your next birth, they said. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world against the sum of good become diminished by your pain. May the poison purify your flesh of desire and your spirit of ambition. They said, and they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center of peace, of understanding on each face. More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insect, and the endless rain. My mother twisted through and through, frowning on a mat. My father, sceptic, rationalistic, wine, every curse and blessing, powder, mixture, herb, and hybrid. He even poured a little paraffin upon the beaten toe and put a match to it. I watched the flame feeding on my mother. I watched the holy man perform his rites to tame, tame the poison with an incantation. After 20 hours, it lost its sting. My mother only said, "Thank God the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." Okay? Hope so, students, you have understood the poem. I will explain the poem. Please try to understand. Now the first few lines. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice, patting with his poison flesh of diabolic tail in the dark room. He risks the rain again. Now here the word diabolic. What the word diabolic means? Having the qualities of devil or wicked. Now here I will explain the first few lines. The poet remembers the night when his mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of continuous rain had made the scorpion seek shelter under a sack of rice in the house of the narrator. After stinging his mother, it went out with the rain again. So after biting the poet mother, the scorpion went out of the house. And what it was raining, and mostly in the rainy season, this types of insect, the scorpion, especially comes in our houses. After stinging his mother, it went out, risking the rain again. The tail of the scorpion is referred to as devilish or evil because it contains poison. So the tail of the scorpion is referred to as a devil. Why? Because it contains poison. And also because of the belief that the devil acts to the poison of the scorpion. So what some people believe that the devil acts because of the scorpion. Come to next line. The peasants. The peasants came like swarms of flies and burst the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one with candles and with lanterns, throwing giant scorpion shadows on the mud baked walls. They searched for him. He was not found. They clicked their tongues with every movement that the scorpion made his poison moved in mother's blood, they said. May he sit still, they said. So, students, please pay attention till here now. What this lines means, till said. Now, as the news spread, the neighboring farmers came pouring in and recited the name of God to lessen the effect of the poison. So, as a whole village came to know that what happened, everybody came to the poet house to see what had happened. The poet uses simile of swarms of flies to show the behavior of the villagers, namely flocking in numbers and buzzing. Buzzing means what? To chant something, to keep on saying something. The name of God. They visit either to visit the mother in pain or to contribute in the prayers. The onomatopoeic words like burst and clicked reflect their constant noise. Their lanterns and candles seem to make giant scorpion shadow of them on the wall. Through this description of the shadow, the poet wants to convey the narrator's fear of the situation and create the frightening background. They search for the scorpion to stop if from moving because they believe that the poison moved in mother's blood when the scorpion moved, but their search was in vain. They hoped and prayed that the scorpion stayed still in a place. So, what the standard tells us that the farmers were searching where the scorpion is, and and it was the belief as the scorpion keeps on moving, the poison in the mother's blood will also keep on moving. So, they were praying that the scorpion remains at one particular place. Now, next line. May the sin, may the sins of your previous birth be burnt away tonight, they said. May your suffering decrease. The misfortunes of your next birth, they say. May the sum of all evil balance in this unreal world against the sum of good become diminished by your pain. May the poison for purify your flesh of desire and spirit of ambition. They said, and they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center, the peace of understanding on each face. Now, let us try to understand what you mean by this stanza. They means over here, the farmers, they express the belief that the pain would burn away the sins of a previous birth and decrease the misfortunes of a next birth. They hoped and believed that the poison would purify her mind of her physical desires and ambitions. They sat around her with calm faces as though they seemed to understand why the woman was stung. The expression on the peasant's face is in direct contact to the painful struggling of the narrator's mother. Now, More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and the endless rain. Endless rain means it was raining continuously. My mother twisted through and through, grounding on a mat. Mat, when we sleep, we put a mat and we go to sleep. So grounding, and she was grounding with pain. Grounding means what? A mournful sound conveying pain or grief. My father skeptic, a rationalistic. Rationalistic means a person who believes in reasons and knowledge. It's called a rationalist person. Trying every curse and blessings, powder, mixture, herb, and hybrid. Hybrid means what? Combination of two things. So all these medicines were tried. Like some powder was tried, mixture was tried. He even poured a little paraffin. Paraffin means what? The wax. When the wax gets melted upon the beaten toe and put a match to it. So the wax was put in on the mother's toe and it was lit up so that poison could die. I watched the flame feeding on my mother. I watched the holy man perform his rites to tame the poison with an incantation. Now let us see what these lines mean. People continued coming into the house with more endless rain. All the while, the mother twisted with pain on the man. Though the narrator's father was a sceptic and a rationalist, he tried everything the medicinal powder, herbs, mixture, and mixture of two, that is, hybrid things, following a belief that was prevalent. He also poured a little paraffin upon the beaten toe and lit a match to it, hoping to burn up the poison. His actions are in direct contrast to his views because he wants to try out everything possible to save his wife. The narrator also watched the holy man perform their rites and chant holy verses to lessen the effect of the poison. After 20 hours, it lost its sting. Who lost its sting? The mother who was suffering with the scorpion sting. My mother only said, "Thank God, the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." So the last few lines tells us the poison lost its effect after 20 hours. The mother's reaction was only to thank God, sparing her children from the scorpion and choosing her instead to sting. Thus, the mother stands as a symbol of selfless love for her children. So, hope so, students, we have understood the poem. Now, in your textbook, come to page number 102. Do number one, do in your workbook and your notebook. Then complete the following table. Please do it. Question number three, choose the correct alternative. Please do that. Choose the correct alternative. Question number four. Just read question number four and try to understand. Question number five. Do it in your notebook. Qualities of father and mother. Question number six. Do it. Question number six, A and B. Please do it in your notebook. Question number seven is omitted. Expand the flow. It's omitted. Turn your page. Come to page number 106. Please do your question number 8. Question number 9 is your appreciation, which I will give it to you. And question number 10 is omitted. Okay, students, please do it and please keep on reading your textbook. Thank you.